guys, and welcome back to Lightning's Perspective. It is your host, Lightning K, and today I am back with another podcast episode. If you're new here, my name is Caylee, and this is Lightning's Perspective. I don't know what that was. I just felt like trying it out. I don't know. I don't think I like it. So today's episode is going to be called Life is All About Perspectives. I know we've been talking about perspectives a little bit lately because my last podcast was Lightning's Perspective. But yes, if you guys have not yet watched that video, make sure you guys go ahead and watch it. And also go watch my vlog and go watch my podcast video in Spanish because it was so good. I enjoyed doing it. It was hard, difficult, but it was fun nonetheless. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about the different perspectives of life, not my perspective, but different kinds of perspectives you can open up to. Okay. Upbringing can definitely influence your perspective because if you're grown up in a household that glorifies God and that has crosses everywhere and verses everywhere and things like that, you're going to grow up believing that God is the way and following his teachings. But if you grow up believing that another God is the way, that's not Jesus Christ or whoever it is, whatever it is, that will most likely be your perspective as you're going into life. Now, that is not always the case, but it can definitely influence your perspective because if you're taught that God is the way, you will either grow up believing God is the way or you will not, because you will have felt forced into a religion. And I put quotation marks because that's not the case for everybody, but it is for some. Next thing is that your experiences can influence the way your perspective is on life. If you have had a life filled with just opportunities and happiness and blessings, then you will be most likely a more joyful person. Now, if your whole life you were just not trying to see the best out of anything and you're just a Debbie Downer, your perspective is probably going to be very closed off, very just not considerate about other people or even yourself, and you're just not going to care too much about what's going on and what people are doing, and you're just going to be a little bit of a Debbie Downer nonetheless. So learn to see that there are more than one perspectives of life. Even if you're a pretty strong person in what you believe in, understand that your opinion is not the only valid one and that other people have things to say, and it should be valued because they are a person. When you're talking to people and you're trying to address a problem, don't victimize them by saying things like, you do this, I feel this. Instead, say, I feel when you do this. When you say things like this, it makes them feel less attacked and you're actually going to get whatever the problem is solved. Perspectives in social media and society is so real because people will think their own thing and society will tell them that's not right. And now all of a sudden they don't believe that anymore. They believe whatever society tells them to. So just remember to be true to yourself and what you believe in and don't let society influence what you believe in. Some tips for broadening your perspective is to understand, again, that not everybody believes the same thing as you, and to just be cautious and careful when you're saying certain things because it might attack what they believe in. And, you just don't want to be that person who is like, well, what I believe in is the best out of life. And, I just don't care about what you have to say about it. Don't be that person. You don't have to be open, but let them talk. Literally, just let them talk. You don't have to register what they're saying. Just let them talk. Remembering that communicating your feelings does not mean that you have to attack that person. It simply means that you just have to get your point across about how you feel. Learn to use positivity when you're communicating with people and just in general, because that is going to set the tone for how the conversation goes or how your outcome. Show people how you like to be treated, which means that you treat people the way that you want to be treated. The golden rule. That's how you show people how you want to be treated. If you show people better, they will treat you better. And I definitely have problems with this because when I get mad, I get mad. And then the same thing happens to me and I want to get mad. But anyways, guys, I know this video was really short, but that is going to conclude it because it is late at night and I need to go to sleep. I got school in the morning. And I will see you guys in the next one. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Send this to your friends. And this is just like a quick little advice session for you guys, okay, about perspective. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.